Book 1, Chapter 1 of the History of the Conquest of Mexico. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. History of the Conquest of Mexico by William H. Prescott. Book 1. Introduction. View of the Aztec Civilization. Chapter 1. Ancient Mexico. Its climate and its products. Its primitive races. Aztec Empire. The country of the ancient Mexicans, or Aztecs as they were called, formed but a very small part of the extensive territories comprehended in the modern Republic of Mexico. Its boundaries cannot be defined with certainty. They were much enlarged in the latter days of the empire, when they may be considered as reaching from about the 18th degree north to the 21st on the Atlantic, and from the 14th to the 19th, including a very narrow strip on the Pacific. In its greatest breadth, it could not exceed 5 degrees and a half, dwindling as it approached its southeastern limits to less than 2. It covered probably less than 16,000 square leagues. Yet such is the remarkable formation of this country that though not more than twice as large as New England, it presented every variety of climate and was capable of yielding nearly every fruit found between the equator and the Arctic Circle. All along the Atlantic, the country is bordered by a broad tract called the Tierra Caliente, or hot region, which has the usual high temperature of equinoctial lands. Parched and sandy plains are intermingled with others of exuberant fertility, almost impervious from thickets of aromatic shrubs and wild flowers, in the midst of which tower up trees of that magnificent growth which is found only within the tropics. In this wilderness of sweets lurks the fatal malaria, engendered probably by the decomposition of rank vegetable substances in a hot and humid soil. The season of the bilious fever, vomito, as it is called, which scourges these coasts, continues from the spring to the autumnal equinox, when it is checked by the cold winds which descend from Hudson's Bay. These winds, in the winter season, frequently freshen into tempests, and, sweeping down the Atlantic coast and the winding Gulf of Mexico, burst with the fury of a hurricane on its unprotected shores, and on the neighboring West India islands. Such are the mighty spells with which nature has surrounded this land of enchantment, as if to guard the golden treasures locked up within its bosom. The genius and enterprise of man have proved more potent than her spells. After passing some 20 leagues across this burning region, the traveller finds himself rising into a purer atmosphere. His limbs recover their elasticity. He breathes more freely, for his senses are not now oppressed by the sultry heats and intoxicating perfumes of the valley. The aspect of nature, too, has changed, and his eye no longer revels among the gay variety of colors with which the landscape was painted there. The vanilla, the indigo, and the flowering cocoa groves appear as he advances. The sugar-cane and the glossy-leaved banana still accompany him, and when he has ascended about 4,000 feet, he sees in the unchanging verdure and the rich foliage of the liquid amber tree that he has reached the height where clouds and mists settle in their passage from the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?